Welcome to my very first football video of the 2018 to 2019 season, and welcome to the very first video series on my channel. So let me tell you about the video series first. This new video series will be called SEC Week and consist of 7 videos about 7 different SEC schools from around the conference. I plan on making a video series on every major NCAA conference, so comment below which one you think I should do next. If everything goes as planned, the series should last 7 days, but if you have been subscribed to my channel before, you would know I am very bad at posting things on time. So just know there will be 7 videos over a week, or maybe 2, and hopefully not 3. Since my plan is to make 7 videos over 7 days, 1 video a day is a little labor intensive, so I've already started to work on some that won't be posted until later this week. Today's episode about Ole Miss was going to be one of those videos, but I finished the video and decided it was an awful video and decided to ditch it as a whole. But if you for some reason wanted to watch this terrible video, then feel free to do so. The link might be in the description, but it's a bad video, so I don't recommend you watch it. For those of you who are new, I usually don't talk this much in the beginning of videos, but I felt for this video some context was necessary. Let's get into the video. Why is Ole Miss's mascot a shark? The University of Mississippi, better known as Ole Miss, is a weird school when it comes to mascots. The most known mascot is Colonel Rebel, who was created in the 1940s but didn't become the official mascot until 1979. Oh yeah, it might be worth me mentioning that Colonel Reb was actually a slave owner. According to Wikipedia, Colonel Reb was removed from the sidelines in 2003 for obvious reasons. However, still showed up on campus and at unofficial events. Shortly after the Colonel's removal, the university hosted a poll in which students would decide who or what the mascot would be. Due to ridicule on and off campus, the university canceled the poll and decided to not have a mascot. Fast forward to 2010, and students want a mascot, so what do? They come up with their own mascot and vote on their favorite. Among the candidates to choose from were a black bear, Admiral Akbar, yes, you heard that right, Admiral Akbar from Star Wars. Let me just show you this video, which aired on ESPN in 2010. Before I show you the video, I want you to know this is a chopped down version of the original commercial. I did this to avoid copyrights as well as not take up too much of your time.
Since 2003, we have not had a mascot on the field.
I've been at the school for 3 years and we have not had a mascot since I've been here.
So when the students came to us and said, we want a new mascot, we said, go for it.
In the SEC, we have 2 Tigers already, Auburn and LSU. We have 2 Bulldogs, Mississippi State and Georgia. We wanted something original, something that schools would know us for.
What we did was we picked out something kind of controversial, something kind of weird so that people would either love it or hate it.
We are the Ole Miss Rebels. Who better to lead our teams into victory than the leader of the Rebel Alliance in Star Wars?
This was actually the first design that I did, and I did it in my English class. Sorry, Mom.
Those who are not in the know, Admiral Akbar is I guess you would say, squid-like alien who leads the Rebel Alliance in Star Wars to victory, but he's been picking up steam as being the mascot for Ole Miss.
We used Facebook, we used Twitter, we made a website.
I think we were just taken totally by surprise at the amount of attention that Akbar got.
1.5 million hits were registered on the website.
Lucasfilms let us know Akbar won't be available because he's fighting evil forces in another galaxy.
Maybe it was just too perfect, but we'll get our team a pretty sweet mascot.
So, an SEC school with nearly 24,000 students almost had a Star Wars character as their mascot. If Lucasfilms didn't shut the operation down, I genuinely believe Admiral Akbar would be the current mascot of the Ole Miss Rebels. If this is not weird enough for you, then I don't know what is. That letter you saw the guy reading earlier in the video was from Lucasfilms and actually said, Lucasfilms is flattered that our Star Wars fans at the University of Mississippi are considering electing Admiral Akbar as their mascot. The last time we checked in with Admiral Akbar, he was leading the Rebel Alliance fleet on a critical mission, so it will be difficult for him to show up for the games. After this, Admiral Akbar kind of became a martyr in the face of the movement to find a mascot. The student committee charged with choosing a new mascot was formed on March 29, 2010. The field of suggestions was reduced to 11 candidates: Hottie and Toddy, a black bear, a blues musician, a cardinal, a fanatic, a horse, a landshark, a lion, the mojo, a riverboat pilot, and a titan. The committee polled university students, faculty, staff, alumni, and season ticket holders about 3 finalist mascots: the black bear, based on the legend that Theodore Teddy Bear Roosevelt refused to shoot a bound black bear in Mississippi, Apparently this is how a teddy bear got its name. If you want to read more on that story, I'll put a link to it in the end of the video. The other options for selection were the Rebel Landshark and Hotty Toddy, derived from the popular Rebel cheer. The committee ultimately selected the black bear named Rebel as the new on-field mascot. The 2010 season comes around, and Rebel the black bear is the new mascot, and he remained the mascot for 7 years. It wasn't until October 6th, 2017 that Chancellor Jeffrey Vitter announced that the new university mascot would be the Landshark, beginning with the 2018-19 season. So here we are today with this brand new Ole Miss mascot, which is what I find to be somewhat terrifying. You might be wondering, why a Landshark? So let me explain. If you paid attention earlier, you might have remembered that the Landshark was actually a candidate on the 2010 ballot for a new mascot. So Chancellor Vitter didn't just create him. So instead of writing my own version of the origin of the Landshark, I'm just going to use the Ole Miss sports website's description. At Ole Miss, Landshark is a term that was first adopted by the Rebel football team's defensive unit. As part of that identity, defensive players celebrate big plays by putting a hand on their forehead in the shape of a shark fin. A battle cry of "Fins up" also contributed to the player's persona. With the popularity of both the players and the hand gesture, Ole Miss fans and student athletes from other sports embraced the spirit of the Landshark. And in October 2017, the university announced the Landshark as the official mascot of the Ole Miss Rebels. The Landshark mascot is expected to be unveiled before the 2018 season. Roots of the Landshark at Ole Miss date back to 2008. After 4 straight losing seasons, the Rebel football team returned to national prominence with a 9-4 record and a victory over 7th-ranked Texas Tech in the Cotton Bowl. Leading the charge was a defensive squad that ranked 4th in the nation in rushing defense and included All-American Prairie Jerry and eventual All-SEC standout Gerald Poe. The term Landshark originated that season from senior linebacker Tony Fain, an Army veteran who served a 1-year tour in the Iraq War before arriving in Oxford. A 2-year letterman after transferring from Scottsdale Community College, Fain was the 2008 recipient of the Pat Tillman Award by the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Fain passed away in October 2009, but his legacy at Ole Miss continues through the Landshark. So there you go, the story of the Landshark. Tony Fain, the creator of the Landshark, is actually accredited in the new mascot. The mascot's name is actually Tony. So today, I will not ask you to like the video, I won't even ask you to subscribe. Instead, I am just going to leave you with the new mascot of the Ole Miss Rebels. Goodbye. Drew Brees has handpicked this video and thinks you should watch it here. Juju Smith thinks you should support the channel by clicking here. Otherwise, watch my last episode right in the middle of your screen.
Toast it up, no I ain't host. Kush all in my lap because he hold don't wanna roll it out.